the strawberries because we are back to talk Below Deck Men. Yes, it's really us. We're here. And I am your captain, your co-host, Sasha Joseph, and of course, joined by our co-captain, the Chief Entertainment Officer. Chappell is here, and Rob has changed his outfit, and now they match, and I don't, and I'm really angry. But welcome.
Email.
Chappell.
Yeah, you didn't get the text. Sasha, are we in trouble? Why is Rob here?
Yeah, I
Did we
was
do something wrong?
sleeping. And
that was my intro for you.
I was sound asleep, and then a bunch of people are like banging on my door. Hey, wake up, you idiot! Wake up, you idiot! You said you wanted to cancel Below Deck.
I mean, didn't you? Listen. Okay.
Yes. Tell them, Magic.
Thank you, people, for speaking up and making our voices heard here. The Peanut Gallery has spoken. They said they want more of this content. So, we had to go knock on your door a couple times. We don't like paninis. We only want, the freshest of content here.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm happy that you're here as long as we're not in trouble.
Yes. Okay. Well, yes, you have my attention, Below Deck listeners. Okay.
Listen, the Peanut Gallery is no joke.
No joke. And much like on the Below Deck ship, we listen to our customers. And so when people say they want late night snacks, they want Below Deck every week, we listen.
Yeah.
We don't
America
get tipped.
came in. No, we don't get tips. I would love to get tips. I think in the YouTube chat, you could actually do tips on there for us. I'm just saying, if you want to throw us a little
Tell
something.
Rob it goes to us.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
No, everybody, we all equally on this crew.
Put some line items on there and say, this is
Correct.
for the Below Deck family. Rob, thank you so much for coming. Last week we had America on.
Yeah.
And it just broke our heart to really tell America, like, hey, but we're not doing this anymore. But thank you for coming. I'm sad that this is your first and last appearance here on the podcast. But it sounds like we might be okay.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that a lot.
Well, can I? Oh, sorry, Rob.
If I may, and listen, anybody that's been listening to RHAP for a long time knows that I do not have all the answers, despite being a know-it-all. And I was wondering, is there enough on Below Deck to talk about it every week? And I was saying, should Chappell and Sasha just come back when really crazy stuff happens? But I could also be wrong.
You could be.
Listen, we're the crazy stuff that happens. That's what we're trying to explain to Rob.
Good.
Yeah.
We're here. Tell your friends, okay?
Yeah. And honestly,
the chat is going.
Yeah, but if the chat has anything that they would like from us as podcasters to bring you, whatever Below Deck content, because we go to the Reddit streets. Sasha does a good job of going in and bringing in other content from outside the show. Yeah. But tell us what it is you want. We need those 5-star reviews in the comments. Say, hey, we love you talking about Below Deck, but could you add this? And we'll try to make that happen for you. That way we keep it spicy, keep the viewership going. Because, y'all here because Rob here. Y'all want to make sure that he knows that your voice is heard. Continue to do that. Keep that same big deck energy.
That's right. And we want to try to get some Below Deck guests also in here to talk about the show with Sasha and Chappell. And again, I hope that don't get it twisted, people. There's no world where I think that Sasha and Chappell are not doing a great job on the podcast. I just wondered, is Below Deck a show that there's a critical mass at RHAP for people to listen to?
The receipt.
And I heard loudly.
Yeah.
You idiot.
Tell the story about what happened on RHAP, because I haven't listened to Robin and Keith Needs a podcast.
Which one? Which
the
time?
Podcast name to Carolyn has a podcast.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tell
Who was
everyone
Carolyn?
Carolyn.
We called up the listeners on Robin and Keith Need a podcast this week. We called up Carolyn in Oklahoma City, and we were talking about how I believe that's the 405 area code, and I said how I get a lot of spam calls from Sirius XM radio in that area code. And Akiva said something about like, do you get calls from Sirius XM radio? And she had something on in the background, and she's like, no, it's not the radio, it's the TV. And we said, what are you watching? She said, oh, it's just Peacock. I'm watching Below Deck, which I like the podcast of, except I heard you screwed it up.
Hey,
Carolyn is a shooter. The thing is, we have shooters. We just hadn't deployed them. You see what I'm saying? We were just all like, let's all be together and toxic. We're cheeky. We're Australian.
Yeah, we're
it's
fun.
fine.
It's Aussie. Yeah.
Yeah, we're together. And then the ship, there was another ship, right? That
Below
showed
Deck
up.
Med, more like Below Deck Mad.
Look, mad as hell, and we're not gonna take it anymore. You know, this we call them the Peanut Galley because that's our folks. You know, but it was Galley Gang this week. Okay, gang, they pulled up and they made their voices heard. I'm sorry, I cannot be prouder of our listeners because Rob, this is a good show. It really is, and there's constant content. This is around the clock, around the year-round coverage of the most, I guess, in-depth look that RHAP does at the Bravo cinematic universe. You know, this could be a gateway drug. We can start to expand maybe.
Okay. Well, we rebranded our Bravo feed to officially the Below Deck RHAPup. Okay.
We did it.
We did it. We did it.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited about this. I'm also very excited for wherever we go. I heard next season, did you hear what they're doing on Bravo? Sounds like this is going to be a ratings winner. Below Deck Sailing Gyat.
Gyat? How dare you?
You are done. Thank you, Rob. We know you're an early out. It is now time.
If you wanted to go, you just should have said that. Okay, it's okay. Well, look, everybody's leaving. You're scaring away the galley. Look,
literally, viewership has gone to 0. I don't think you can see it, Rob.
Come back.
Come back.
Please.
Come back. Rob is done, everyone.
Please.
No, but listen, let's get into it. It's just I leave you with, you know, the poet Beyonce did say, I ain't in no gang, but I got shooters and I bang bang. Rob just needed to know. That's all I'm saying.
I'm happy to know.
Yeah.
Listen, okay.
You know what would have been worse? People said nothing.
Yeah.
First of all, we knew that wasn't happening, Rob.
Yeah, we knew. We like this poor man. He doesn't even understand. We're not gonna be able to hold these people back. They want their Below Deck coverage, and I'm sorry, Rob. We got to give it to them. Thank you for agreeing. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
We made it. Okay, let's get into it because listen, it's still nighttime, and Rob, we need 7 grilled cheeses with the podcast. Wow, you're not giving us any rosé and reviews and ratings.
Rob, would you ever go up for rosé and grilled cheese like these people are?
No, I don't think so. I probably would not be doing that. But also, I guess if you're paying, how much are they paying for this? You know, at a certain point, you're paying so much money. It's like, like if 50, I want grilled cheese, probably. I should get grilled cheese. Yeah,
sorry, it's not. This is probably steep. You know, this is a luxury boat, and you get to be on TV. Yeah, they're paying a lot of money. A grilled cheese ain't a lot to ask for, y'all. It's just not.
Is this guy making so many demands on MILF Manor, Chappell?
Oh, Jacob. No. See, on MILF Manor,
he's just getting rejected.
He was in a love triangle. He picked bros before love, and he ended up leaving. Shortly after, and then the next day, I swear, I was like the next day I looked up and he was on Below Deck. So he just left the manor and just came and got on the boat.
Is he an influencer?
Yeah. They all are.
Then why is he on MILF Manor?
Trying to get influenced.
Yep. He's a cyclist. Okay. He's trying to cycle into your heart. It didn't work. So he said, great. Now rosé time. That didn't happen. The thing is Jacob cursed?
Maybe.
Nothing will go right for him on TV. He must stick to cycling.
Yeah. At least his dad didn't come in and then pick up. I guess were there any women with these?
Yes, there was one woman.
There was one woman. Yeah.
Yeah, where'd she go? I didn't see her after a while.
No, she was there. She's the one that said we want rosé for lunch later. That was her making the call. No, I wish that dad showed up and said, I have all the rosé.
Wait. Oh.
Yeah.
And
like,
said,
I'm here.
No, just to be like, it's mine. You, Jacob, maybe can get some other drops and the backwash.
Well, see, that's the thing, Sasha. His dad, Ashley, he was on MILF Manor too, and he got rejected too. They both ended up on the same plane back to Britain. So I'm glad he made it over to Greece at some point. But yeah, I don't think he would have gotten any rose either. These provisioners really screwed them up, Sasha. Has it ever been this bad on any season of Below Deck ever?
No, I mean, again, they've always been like, oh, we ordered X and we got Y, or we didn't get enough of X, and whatever. And even on Below Deck, we've seen it where there's literally been like trucks and trucks, not like trucks like American, like lorries, the smaller ones, of food, where we're just like, this is so much. And stews have gotten in trouble for over ordering and not really, understanding how food works. Never this. Okay. And why is no one going to the store? I don't understand, because Aisha did say, y'all know I look this stuff up. So someone did ask on Instagram, why couldn't someone take the tender? Why didn't someone run to a store? And Aisha said, we did. We got 6 bottles, thinking the provisions were coming in a couple hours. 6?
Well, she thought they was coming. Sasha, look, okay, I'm with you. They needed more, obviously. But damn, how many times somebody got to tell you they on the way and then they just never show up? Rob, these people been lying to them for 2 days.
Yeah, maybe they could have gone on DoorDash. Do they have that?
Uber is in the helicopter. Do they do Uber boats? Because y'all, on Watch What Happens Live, Sandy was called by Andy, of course. Captain Sandy was called an Uber driver, an expensive Uber driver.
Because of the lack of rosé?
No, just that's the introduction. And my thing is, so you're telling me there's Ubers that can bring me some food?
Yeah. Sandy would rather go be a pirate and literally go and get the alcohol from another boat. I need to know, has this ever happened, Sasha? This cannot be a common occurrence.
We've seen like boats do like, right, we in Below Deck sailing, we saw them race each other. There's always something like, can we get this from this boat, or can we do this from that boat? We've seen different versions of that.
I didn't think they would go and buy rosé from a competing ship.
300 quid or euro, probably.
I think it was
300 euro. He said quid, but I'm assuming it's euros because it's Greece. But be serious. $300 for what? Or not dollars, 300 pounds, which is what, $315, maybe more. That's too much.
They had to get it.
It was markup.
Yeah, it was markup. It's an inconvenience. Now we got to call our provisioners and stuff like that. You got to make them pay for it a little bit. But Sandy said money was no object. Again, this is for a bunch of grown men drinking rosé. To me, it just drink a better drink. Rosé, really? That's what we're going to go. We're going all out for that? I guess.
Why is that the wave we're dying on, Rob?
I don't know. It didn't. And again, I am not a big wine guy, but it looked like, did they even get rosé? Like, isn't rosé red?
Pink.
Pink? Yeah, it's pink. But they got they got like white wine, it looked like.
Yeah. It didn't look like 8 bottles of rosé, and also $300 worth of rosé is wild. So I hope that they got something better than rosé, and they just kind of just, okay, fine, we'll just take it. Because for the life of me, cannot understand why you're on a luxury yacht and you have been beating the drum about rosé the entire time. I can imagine like you get on there and say, I got a taste for some rosé, but to really never let it go. I'm sorry. I understand Captain Sandy and the provisioners, they're texting, they're trying to make it happen. But if I'm these guys, like, just bring me something else. Just bring me something strong. So we can move on. I think at some point they even have to make their own drinks. It got kind of ghetto, Sasha.
Yeah, and Witty AF in the chat, I agree with you. Production clearly set them all the way up. It's so transparent. Yeah. I think production said you cannot go do just a little run. I believe that this was a setup and they needed some drama, and they probably told the guests, we need you to play this up like crazy, because at this point we're so desperate. I'm just giving them white wine with food coloring, and I think it'll look sweet.
Somebody at home like, this doesn't taste like rosé. Yes, it's better. It's better.
Yes.
Gaslight, yes. Girl boss, gatekeep. It is rosé. I don't know what you're talking about. I threw the bottle. It's gone. Like, it's impossible. This is so ridiculous. And it just keeps going and going. And yeah, it's finally fixed, whatever. Now let's talk about being woken up. Because this is grinding my gears, y'all. As a
Yeah.
girly that loves her sleep, who is in the right? Is it you don't wake up the chef and you just figure it out, right? Make yourself some microwave nachos and just kidding. That's don't ever do that. This lady got fired for it. But microwave nachos, grilled cheese with avocado on it, and whatever. Are we making
Mac and
it
cheese.
ourselves with mojitos or are we waking up the chef?
I mean, Captain Sandy said, "Don't wake up the chef," but she said it afterwards. I don't know if they were already familiar with the rules of the ball. Maybe like that's just a hard and fast rule she has. But I mean, I guess she panicked. They wanted to get grilled cheese. I think at some point you have to tell people stop being dramatic. Grow up. It's grilled cheese.
Mhm.
Okay, like the guy is asleep. I can't cook. What else do you want? We got fruit. We got chips. What do you want? Just start giving them something. I think they were hungry, but I think Ellie was it? I think she really
Mhm.
wanted to do her job well, and so she went above and beyond for the customers, and that's not a problem unless you're Jono and you don't want to get woken up. So I don't know. I probably would have leaned toward what Captain Sandy is saying: is leave that man alone. He got a lot
Oh,
of
you
cooking.
crazy.
Yeah, don't wake me up.
You say wake
Rob,
up the chef, Sasha?
I said
Yeah.
you not, so I should say wake him up. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Captain Sandy to me, and I watched the first episode too. It's like I got caught up to come on here, so I feel like that seems like a consummate professional. So if Sandy says the rule is don't wake up the shit, like if he first goes down, or is just like on a break, get him. But that there's only one chef. If that you piss him off too much, it's gonna be a big problem. And I think they came up with a good solution of like, okay, make some paninis and keep them in the fridge, and that's the fix from now on.
Yeah, look, I'm with you. They can't make me
How-
hate this woman, and they've been trying hard. They've been trying hard to poison my relationship with Captain Sandy
It's
for
fine.
seasons. Rob,
Let me bring the receipts for
when
you. Pause.
Sasha,
Walk with
when
me.
she went and pirated that wine, I was like, look at this lady making a way out of no way. So money's no object for these people. Captain Sandy has done no wrong in my eyes. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
So what about if I told you Captain Sandy has woken up a chef out of their sleep to cut a cucumber?
What?
What?
Was it like a really hard cucumber like nobody else could cut it?
What you mean is she Kendall Jenner?
Oh, see, here's the thing. That was the old Sandy. She's growing up. People can change,
You
Sasha.
can stay toxic. The only thing I let Sandy have is like she woke him up and Chef Tom up, but it wasn't like dead at night. Like it was in the middle of the day. So that's why it's better. But the thing is, girl, get the hell out of here. It was on the preference sheet. And there is a cutaway of the chef saying, I will do it. So you did not do it. That equals you
fair.
get your ass up and do it.
That's fair. I think he forgot because Aisha, I love her, by the way. She tries to like she's
By the way,
really good at
my second favorite Asia in a red shirt.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, this Aisha is iconic though. She tells him, she says, I do remember it being on the preference sheet, it's just to be fair. And he's like, okay. Like he doesn't say, oh, my bad, I messed up. Sorry, I forgot. He just said, cool. I kind of just moved on to the next thing. So Sasha, you make some valid points. But now that we've established the rule, you gotta let that man sleep. I'm just saying.
Yeah, now you can't but the thing is, and this is a problem with Captain Sandy, she does not ride for interior. So it don't matter what the right or wrong is. Interior is always going to get screwed because they will never get Captain Sandy's favor.
Isn't that every below deck though?
Not with the best captain, Captain Lee. Him and Kate.
Yeah.
Kate could do no wrong. Rob, she made a rocket ship.
Yes, I remember the towels, right?
And on the primary, because the primary was being a rocket ship. So Captain Lee still didn't say anything. Captain Lee just laughed. So I don't care. Sandy is so partial, and her and interior just will never mesh. And this is all that tells me.
I did think it was fun to see how Cap Sandy, she had to outline the rules of like she's like at the preference meeting or whatever. I'm sorry, at the tip meeting, and she's just like, "Hey, here's the things we did great. Here's the things we can work on. Also, don't wake the chef." And I know Ellie was like, "I did my best, like I was fighting for my life. A bunch of men who ain't got no rosé, they haven't got nothing else they wanted this entire time. Provisions ain't coming in. I'm up in the middle of the night. I'm out here doing the best that I can. Please don't single me out." I was like, Captain Sandy, yeah, I mean, you could have pulled it to the side or something. Just like, hey, by the way.
Yeah. I just feel like that these people are drunk. They're probably not even going to remember that this happened tomorrow. And he's got to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to start breakfast.
Yeah. The breakfast was at 10. He'll be fine. Make some damn nachos, bro. Be serious for 1 second. Oh my God. And yeah, I think I'm with Morgan here in the chat, right? Like, yes, Sheffy should have apologized for not following the preference sheet, but all the heat was on Ellie. I think that's it. I'm not necessarily saying that he is like the worst person ever for not waking up. No, that's hilarious. And his reaction, even funnier. Keep it coming. I need more. I hope he never preps food before and he's always woken up because he's like telling Captain Sandy, I had so much anxiety all night. That girl is in the trenches and you have anxiety. Keep them coming. Chef's kiss. I love it.
It's men's mental health month.
Leave him alone.
Yeah, whoa, leave him alone.
Okay, I love it. But he is dead ass wrong for how he's not even acknowledging that poor Ellie was in hell.
He could have gave her a head nod or something. He definitely could have just been like, hey, appreciate you. And even the moment where he tells her, like, hey, make sure you don't wake me up again. But I understand that she was going through a lot. I was like, wait, why did you phrase it like that? You didn't have to put her on blast. I know her feelings was hurt. Even that pause between where he said, don't wake me up again. And then he decided to give her like, okay, I'll give you a little something. Yeah, I don't think they're going to mesh well throughout the season. I'm pretty sure this is going to be one of the good fights that we have later on.
Yeah, you guys, both of you finally get a crazy chef. Are you excited? Because
all he did was speak. This man ain't crazy. He just don't like Ellie.
You don't know the signs. Okay. This is Charter 2, and we've only talked about the chef for 2 charters.
Charter 1. Yeah, day 2.
Yeah,
day
2. 2.
Well, that's because, Sasha, that's because we haven't made time to talk about Bree, who cannot fold clothes. Rob, this woman has signed up to be a stew. She has no experience doing laundry at all.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out why. Like, what made her do this?
Yeah, I don't really understand either. She talked about how she grew up in a house. They had a housekeeper. I don't really understand what it doesn't seem like that she needs this job, right?
We love that. We love a rich.
Does she want to be an influencer? Is that like she's here to be famous?
Talk is going down. Call what's his name? What's the primary's name?
Oh, Jacob. Yeah,
Jacob's people, because they got to help you because you're getting embarrassed.
Jacob and them they not gonna help her do nothing because they still think they clothes is lost on the boat. How you leaving the boat talking about? I don't even think we got all our clothes, and then
how
still
rich are you?
Yeah, they tipped. I said, y'all crazy. Y'all have been y'all need to tip me. Y'all done stole my white pants or whatever, threw them in the dryer, shrunk them. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Bree, I don't think she's long for this time either. I don't know how often Captain Sandy fires people, but if she had to pick somebody today, I think Bree is on the way out.
But does Captain Sandy even know what the hell's going on with Bree? Because she's too busy zeroed in on Ellie. So I don't know. Shout out to Ellie for, again, helping Bree and helping take the heat off of Bree. Because Bree is so vibes only. Did y'all see how Ellie goes back to the charter guest says, we found the pants. Turns out they were hang drying.
That's
so we
why
just
it took so long.
A lying queen.
Oh. Yeah, she had to lie because this woman has forgotten how to do laundry.
I don't think she knew.
Yeah. Well, see, I'm trying to figure out what the struggle is. So it's like she took all the clothes, like they all like gave her clothes, and she just threw them in a big pile. And then 10 seconds later, she goes, "Oh shoot, now I don't know who to give them to." And so the rest of the time,
she had to iron the other clothes.
It don't take that long. Don't.
As someone that like only does my own laundry, I don't
Same.
understand how you can mix up laundry. But like I said, I only do my own. So I just like, you got to have some. Room A, I'm putting their stuff in now. Room B, I'm now putting their stuff in. I feel like you got to just group them by rooms.
No, she threw it all on the floor, pushed it up together like a pile of leaves, and then jumped in it or something. Because there's no reason why she shouldn't know where anybody's clothes go.
I just don't understand. I mean, if I'm going on the below deck yacht, okay, it's what,
The
2
must
nights? Yeah, it's 2 nights. How much laundry am I having them do for me? Just because I'm paying for it, just do a bunch of laundry? I feel like I'm bringing clean clothes. I'm probably not wearing the same outfit twice. Why do I need to get these idiots doing my laundry?
Here's the thing. You're forgetting. I think Below Deck pays for them to like a week's, I think, worth of trip. So it's either they might have already been in Greece or wherever. They might have been somewhere before they came onto here. So I think that's why they had dirty clothes. And TBH, I think it's just for the drama. Like, why not? If I'm going there, why not have my clothes laundered for me?
Because they lose it.
Yeah, that's why.
You like that sweatshirt, Sasha?
Listen, get on RHAP. I'll buy more.
They're gonna shrink it. Ellie had to literally pull them pants out of the dryer. It's the way she approached the conversation too. She says, "So, those pants, you just got them in there on heat?" She's like, "Yeah, it's on cotton." It's like, could you get it out of there? It's like, I don't understand. What's the problem? It's like, could you not do this? Like the lady who's the worst at laundry, probably the worst person I've ever seen at laundry, and I've seen a few seasons of Below Deck so far. No, I don't think anybody has crumbled like this, Sasha. This was simple washing and drying. I don't know what she would do with like some expensive clothing that you gotta, really pay attention to, like that dress that time,
the orange dress. It was crazy. Here's the thing: it's a setup. Bree is going down and down bad. Bree's going down faster than the anchor. It's gonna be terrible when it happens.
She's getting fired soon. I don't think she makes it to the halfway point. There's no way, because if she's gonna have a equally bad, if not comparable time, probably on the next 2 charters, there's no way we get to the mid-season and she's there. If we weren't going week to week, then I'd say that's probably where we need to check in. Whenever Bree gets fired, that's a good checkpoint for how we're moving through the season.
I love it. And I must say, I don't know if you noticed, Rob, Aisha is mad at everyone. She's like, why is Ellie up until 6 a.m.? What is she doing? And then Bree, she just has slots on her team.
Yeah. She's trying to give a lot of like positive reinforcement, and I feel like that comes from Captain Sandy as well, to try to give a lot of positive reinforcement to people. But I don't know, is that the right strategy? It's kind of like Little League right now, but I don't know if the people are going to get better. I feel like that maybe they need to get a little bit more tough love.
See, it reminds me of Big Brother. In Big Brother, you watch it on television and you can complain about every second of the show if you want to. But it's a lot easier to just be like, you know what? Let's just hype up the stuff that we do like, because I find it when watching that show. I'm like, bro, why would you do this? Why would y'all do this competition? What happened to these cool things we used to do? What is Julie talking about? What is going on? And then you're like, I'm nagging all the time. And I think Aisha just didn't want to feel like all she did was walk in a room and start complaining every time she entered the area. She just had to find something else to talk about.
And we know last Below Deck with Toomey, this also happened where she just came in a little bit hot and was like, this boat sucks. I hate Miami. Oh, you live in Miami? Don't care. I still hate it. Oh, why is this boat so dirty? Right? Like she's missed a whole charter to me. And then she came in like just talking crazy. So Aisha has learned. And she said, it won't be me. They will not be hating me and talking behind me. They can just talk behind each other's back. That's fine.
Yeah, definitely it. Because she knows better. She's been doing this stew thing for a while. And it does get very like, and I won't even just say just the stews, just working on these boats. It gets very cutthroat. Like if you screw up in front of somebody, they'll definitely use that opportunity to just throw you under the bus so they can get a higher paying role, or or they can move up the ladder. I think the first time I saw somebody avoid the first time I've ever seen somebody not do that was this situation outside with Nathan? Yeah, Nathan and Joe. Joe is screwing up. And Nathan knows the answer. He kind of covers for him a little bit. And he tells us, like, I don't have any ambition to move up. But Rob, normally, like last season, the bosun and all these other people would have thrown you under the bus so fast just to get like a little extra, I guess position or whatever. Like in the past, they got people fired essentially by talking so much crap about them. This seems a little bit more chill.
Yeah, Rob, what if someone that you're in a boatman's with calls you out in front of everyone on the radio?
Like on the speaker.
Captain Heard.
Okay. This is a woman that I'm having a boatman's with.
Let's call her Nicole. Let's go with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just make sure. Yeah.
Does she look like Gail?
She cute. She's Nicole.
Cute.
She looks like Nicole Cesternino.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably would just give like a pretty cutting confessional about the whole situation and just leave it alone. Think about something else?
Are you then continuing to hook up with Nicole after she embarrassed you?
Yes.
Stand up. Goddamn. No.
City girls up, baby.
City boys down bad, man. No, Rob. You gotta no. This is the problem. So when we saw this happen last season, we had Sunny. She was trying to learn her way on the boat. Everything was good. Sunny's very nice, very pretty, and she was in a boatman's with Ben, who could not care less about her feelings at any point, and just put her on blast on the speaker in front of everybody on the radio. And she tells us she does her cutting confessional, but just like you, she just crawls on back. And the whole season, Rob, I'm probably saying stand up.
They're together now, which is
I don't know about that. I need day-to-day updates. I need live feeds because I just don't believe it.
There are a lot of other options on the boat.
Sometimes you could just be alone.
Yeah, you know what? Rob is here. There are other options that don't require men.
Okay.
And Sunny was, I believe, bi.
Yeah, she was bisexual too, so she could have.
There literally were many options. Yeah.
Also, when you get off the boat, there's this amazing town full of people. You gotta
Jesus.
These people just be hooking up with their coworkers all the time. I know. We don't really do that kind of stuff here on RHAP. Well, except that one pair, but they
do.
Yeah. Also, it may be a little bit more.
People be married. What are you doing?
Yeah, people be married. Yeah, maybe I spoke too soon. They don't be doing that. I be at church.
So then maybe with the strawberries, because what the hell is a strawberry?
Yeah, what is going on with this
with Wish.com
Zach Wilson?
Oh man,
and Gail.
Queen Gail. Is Gail Queen? Gail out here.
She moving raw.
Yeah, look. Rob, last episode, Gail told us that she had been in this relationship for a few months. It was a boatman's.
It equals nothing.
And then she jumped boats. She left that boat. She came to this boat. And now they're doing the long distance thing.
R.I.P. to Gail's boyfriend.
Yeah, we've been known. He's done. You're cooked. Where is he at? He's listening to this. You're cooked, buddy. Hang it up. I don't know what a strawberry is, but this is enough.
Okay,
this
do
is
not look it up.
Yeah.
That's all I say. Oops.
It's like a Portuguese breakfast.
No, I don't know what that is either.
Don't look that up.
Is that something that Sheffy made?
I will not look it up.
Yeah.
Maybe Sheffy makes it. I don't
Rob,
know.
stop typing. We see you.
Do it, Rob. Because I looked up strawberry sex, but I don't know if that's the right thing to look up.
Apparently the story is that she stole his strawberry and he was like, you gotta pay me back a strawberry. What was going on? And then next thing you know, it became like, you gonna give me that strawberry? Like what's happening here?
Give me the key, bitch. Yeah. Give me the strawberry. No, it's wild because as soon as Gail said, but I have a man. Nah, that's not. Girls that want to keep said men do not say it like that. They'll just be like, he's all right. It don't really matter. She said, but I have a man. No, that's your opening. That's a strawberry, everyone.
City boys back up. City boys back up. This lady folding. She's seen the pressure. That man, this man Nathan showed up
on a boy.
But she's
So
cheating on
y'all,
the boy with the boy. So City Boy is still up.
nah,
City
because
Boy is still up.
he's like a dog. Because she said, "Meet me here."
He's got
He
that
said,
dog in him.
I think he wants
He
something else.
does. He does.
Mhm.
Nah, y'all wild.
A real
'Cause
one.
listen, is
Just
he
like Zach
cheat?
Wilson too, with the moms. He was going to be at MILF Manor. He should talk to Jacob.
Listen, I don't know. My thing is Nathan don't know what's gonna hit him. Cause
He's fine. Nathan said, I ain't worried about Gail. I ain't loyal to nobody. Gail, the one that's hiding from the cameras. If you that bad, Gail, what you hiding for? Well, you sure they can see us over here? Can we hide over
that's
here?
the best
Gail,
way to
Yeah.
make a guy think that you actually care. And that listen, it is so easy to play boys, and you just have to be like, "Oh, I'm not sure. Maybe we should just." If she was like, "Let's go, let's do it," immediately he'll be like, "Maybe I'm not so interested." The way you get them to
Wow.
be interested and stay interested, you have to be coy, and you have to act like you don't care about the cameras. Come on, take the notes.
You have to act like you don't care. Or you do care about
That
the
you
cameras.
care, because then they'll be like,
What
"Ooh,
about?
but
Do they
she's
know that
breaking
we get their
rules."
text messages? Do they know that?
Right. I don't listen.
They should have
Gail
wrote a
Listen,
note.
what brain is he thinking with, Rob?
Gail is he's fine. Let's talk about why Gail is out here breaking these men's hearts for no reason. This poor man back at
Why
home
not?
taking care of their dog or their cat that they've adopted together. He's waiting for his big baby boo to come back from
I know you're
from
not
below
doing
deck.
this. Why is he not looking for a job then? For both of them. Why is he only looking a job for himself?
He's busy. She already got a job.
Then I'm busy too, not with you.
Okay.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Wow.
Breaking this man's heart on camera in front of his mom and
Has-
them.
Wrong with
Has Gail and her boyfriend been on another below deck before, or is this a
no,
new brand new
no,
character?
we've never. Yeah, this
Okay.
is new. And Gail's coming back. There's no
Well,
way.
I would like
As
to
a
know.
Put her
after-
in the traders.
Yeah, she's a returnee for sure. We gonna get Gail knew what to do. She understood the assignment. This is how you lock down your peach on
Exactly.
below deck, you know.
Or strawberry.
Just- yeah, or
You
your
know,
strawberry.
That's how we
That's
got
what they are now.
cameras in the laundry room. Is people having sex in there?
Oh, so now
So,
we gotta hide. We finding more
yes.
blind spots on the boat. You know, I bet they have a group chat about that too. You know, before you even start on your chart, it's like here are the good boats. Here's the corners that you got to go to. Because Rob, the last charter, well, the last boat we had, they had a see-through jacuzzi, and basically like this little hallway with all these windows, and it got nasty, and we saw everything. There were
the
no blind
jacuzzi
spots.
had like a glass bottom.
Yeah, glass bottom, and we saw everything.
Terrible.
Who asked for that?
You know.
Producer.
Right. Because I was like, at first I was like, what does that do? Like you looked into the boat.
Yeah.
It's not like it was at the bottom of the ship and you could see like fish. It's a glass bottom upstairs. Like you looking down at the people. I don't know.
That's disgusting. But yes, listen, we'll see on the preview. You know, we were told in the chat too that nothing maybe happens based on the next episode. We'll see. Gail, keep them coming. Don't give it up all
Whoa.
the way right away. So,
Nah, Gail, Gail, do your thing, and then you go deal with it at the end of the season because we gonna cry. The city boy, we gonna have to mourn the loss for our brother, the one that Gail out
bring
here.
Gail out.
Why
and
do
after
why
that-
do women cheat
rip
so
their
much,
heads.
Sasha? That's the question. Why do women cheat like this?
First of all,
You
we
see,
don't cheat. We just
We're-
explore the options.
we
If
watching
we
this woman
happen to
explore
be
cheating.
tethered to someone else, that's a you problem, not a me problem.
And here we are. Look at Nathan, just ready to go back to Bible study and be done with this. You know, that's fine. All he wanted was a strawberry.
Keep
She being
going. Just
nasty.
explain the strawberry. That's all I need.
It's just fruit. I trust this man.
Yes. Do not look it up, everyone. Okay. And also we did have one more budding three-way drama.
Yeah, triangle or something.
Yes. Ellie says Joe is my type, but she doesn't want to step on any toes. Well, the toe she's stepping on is right there in the laundry room because Bree is Lady and the Tramp style eating like whatever that was.
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know.
Bree is the
It's
best.
Like a
What?
Snickers bar.
Oh,
Now, this here,
green.
this here was some dirty moves, man. I was very proud of both sides. Okay,
Yes,
says-
everyone won here.
yeah. He says, "How's your toe?" Because she busted her toe. When she did
Yeah.
that, I was like, I winced because I could just feel that pain for her. I was like, ugh. And so when he says, "How's your toe doing?" She says, "I want you to suck it." I said, "Whoa, how did we end up here? And then this man responds, bend over and let me suck it. Was it to your toe? Bend over and let me suck your toe?
With the blood? Wait, what is he, Gary?
It doesn't sound like he talking about the toe no more.
Oh my God. Guys, it's
What a
all
callback.
part of the strawberry.
Yeah.
Dark times for Gary. We don't.
Rob, you
hopefully
get
we
it.
never see that
The
man
girlies
again.
that know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Terrible.
and the ones that don't need to grow up because Gary was out of line and like
Why didn't you
embarrassed
tell
the hell out
me?
of
It
me.
was that time of the month. Gary, you wouldn't know.
You were there. You were literally. Anyway, yeah. Why don't you suck my toe from the back? Is the wildest statement I've ever heard, and I heard it right here on Below Deck Med. So I think I'm here all season.
Like the heel?
No.
Yes, Rob, correct. Thumbs up. Yeah, that is it. And we're just gonna leave. I know. Stop this.
I'm just gonna be quiet.
Yes, we're just gonna okay. And there's gonna be meltdowns. Maybe there won't. I remember in the whole season preview, there is some like Ellie tears drama with boys. So I think this is what's gonna happen. Let's see. Eyebrows and teeth, aka Joe and Nathan, are gonna be messy, and I can't wait. We need it. Okay, we need the mess. We also did get a $15,000 tip. Very surprising. Still not the lowest on Below Deck, even after what happened. And Jono just hates Ellie and can't stop talking shit about her.
No, he hates her so much. It's just a bad first impression. I think it was the response when he's like, I'm not getting up. She goes, I don't want this to be negative for you. And I think he's kind of like, so what do you mean by that? What are you trying to say? You saying if I don't get up, you about to make life hard for me or something? Like, I kind of feel like he took it as a threat, so I don't know. I want them to beef a little bit more, for my television viewing pleasure, much. But I don't want it to get out of line. Let's keep it clean. Fight a lot, but also let's not get ridiculous.
Let's get ridiculous. Let's have strong opinions and cause drama. I want that. I need it. Okay. That anything else from the episode? Yeah, the document was a mess, but yeah. No, go ahead, Rob.
Yeah. Asia revealed to us that she took like had a record-breaking bowel movement in the episode.
The world's longest.
She dropped anchor as well in this episode.
Yeah,
no problems.
Yeah, the boat probably ain't even like sailing straight anymore after that one. They probably just threw off the whole equilibrium. It's wild to me that she would come out and announce it. Like, I never need to know what happens after you go into the restroom at any point. Like, if you tell me like I'm going to the bathroom, cool, bet. That's what you say. I'm going to the bathroom. What you do in there is your business. I don't even need to know. Don't come out and be like, woo, I feel like we don't need that. We don't need that.
That's so me. I'm so with you. I absolutely do not want it.
Is there anybody who's not with Chappell?
I just feel like some people are.
Is there anybody that's like, I would like to know what's going on in there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
There's people that poop with the door open, Rob.
I'm sorry.
That's weird.
The bathroom door, like, to me, is like it's like the portals to Narnia. Like, I walk in there, whatever happens. I come back, everything is done. You don't have to worry about what happened in there. You don't know where it led. It's just a portal, okay? And then whatever happens, it's none of my business. Not Chief Stool. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Stop this.
Y'all embarrassing us in front of Rob. He's gonna cancel the show. Come on.
No, Rob brought it up.
What's that? Chief Stool? Gonna Google that after.
Oh, no, that either. No, please. No. Hopefully it's a large chair.
What's that? What's that? Harrison Butker?
Yeah. Speaking of large pools,
you know what, Rob? You should stay in the kitchen and not do anything else. Okay? I'm tired of men having opinions.
Sasha, we haven't talked about Ian at all.
Is Ian on the show?
He actually got a lot of content. They were talking about how he liked to be a teacher, and he likes Ellie too. That's the other missing piece.
You lie. This did not
happen.
Happen.
He was telling them all like, I like teaching everybody on the boat. Like, the boat said. But then he also talks about kind of being into Ellie, but right before we see the love triangle start with the other stuff going on. So I really want to know what. I don't think they're into Ian. I don't think this is his type of crowd. I don't think that anybody's looking in his direction. But I do want to know. People in the chat call him Mr. Hatfisher. He does have an interesting shaped head. I will say that. The man,
yeah. There
America
needs to be
called him a
one guy
Hatfisher.
that just none of the women are interested in.
He's the guy.
Always, yeah. Unfortunately,
he's the guy. Which is good because he's the bosun.
The sad sack.
He's the bosun though. He's not supposed to have these women into him. That's a trope on Below Deck. But honestly, based off the power dynamics we see sometimes, these bosons be making some of these women unemployable because they done chased after the wrong bosun. You know, like they done showed they ass, and I know ain't nobody gonna have them on their boat
in the glass bottom jacuzzi.
That part with the bosun, and so you know. Because one of the bosun from last season, he did a number on the same girl we were talking about earlier, Sunny, and she will never financially recover. So I'm just saying, let's try to keep Ian in a little bubble by himself.
The thing is Ian gonna do the hashtag nice guy trademark? Because then Ian, you're done. Yeah, don't even think about it, Ian.
I mean, yeah, I get. Look, Ellie. Okay, here's the thing. Ellie is about to be partnerless very soon, okay? Because she's about to find out that she is not number one in that love triangle. She is at the bottom of the alliance, and so maybe
you're 3 of 3,
right? So maybe she does look at Ian eventually and say, I could do worse. You know,
listen, sometimes you're bored and you give the attention to someone you would never. That it's the most normal thing to ever happen in this world. What the hell?
It's like breathing.
Yeah. You just gotta get the people. The thing is, you should always be with someone that likes you more than you like them anyway. So it works. Okay.
That's a good note. I'm gonna write that down, Sasha.
No, only for Nicole, not for you.
City boys down.
City boys should always stay down. Unlike Gary. Anyway, so also I did watch What Happens Live, and the only thing I wanted to bring up, which I don't think works necessarily for y'all, but she doubled down on the Jono thing. She said, nope, he did the right thing. He shouldn't have been woken up, but he also should have listened to the preference sheet. So which one is it, Sandy? But it's fine. There was a game they played, and this is for the chat, the Below Deck fans, that say, do you regret it? Firing Mila for making microwave nachos? Obviously not. Then the big one came. Do you regret letting go of Hannah? And she goes, no. Why would I? Collective gasp from audience. And then she asked, do you regret micromanaging Kiko, another chef? See, she has chef issues, y'all. And she said, I did not micromanage. I managed.
That part. My queen, Queen Sandy.
Yep. And then she was asked, which Chappell, you'll know, do you regret letting it slip that Luca was talking to Katie in front of Jess? And she said, no, that was fun.
Messy. See? Look at my queen, Captain Sandy. She's delivering every time. The lady don't miss, Rob. I'm telling you, they're on the wrong side of history here.
Yeah.
Okay. Sasha and Chappell, I need to disembark right now on that. Feel free, go on. Talk about things that you don't want me to hear, but I have to be on a call. I have a bunch of people waiting for me for a call at 4 o'clock. But let me just say, this was so fun to get to catch up with you both, to talk about Below Deck, Med, and see what's going on. Look, there
at Rob, everyone.
Mistakes may have been made, and I want to apologize again to you both and to the audience. But just think of it this way. Is there anything that's more below deck than there are a litany of problems? The show is canceled. The boat won't start. We don't even know if the thing is going to happen. The guests are pissed. And at the last second, they figure it all out. Is that not below deck in a nutshell? Is that not a below deck experience for you people?
Rob is the OG mess magnet. Y'all just didn't know.
Point made.
Right.
Thanks, Rob.
Have fun.
Thank you, Rob,
thanks for having me. Talk to you later.
Bye. Oh my God.
There it is, y'all. Rob came in. Thank y'all for not embarrassing us in front of the boss. There were a few.
Thank you for showing up. Are you kidding?
Yeah, this was good. This was a good showing. We got almost 1,000 people watching this.
Yeah.
And normally we just be in here kicking it with the loyal galley members. So if you're new here, check
Yes.
us out. We're here every week until we're not here every week. So, you know what I'm saying? If y'all here, we'll be here.
Yes, until y'all, if y'all are here, we're here, and keep bullying Rob.
Yeah.
Shout out to Carolyn, okay? Because that's a shooter right there, y'all.
Did what needs
But
to be done.
seriously, if this is your first time listening to us over here on Rob Has a Podcast, or maybe your first time listening to Below Deck recaps because you came here because Rob was here, this is every week. It's just vibes. It's just toxic relationship advice. What more do you
Yeah.
want?
And we wouldn't have held back as much with Rob here. We would have talked about the strawberry and the Portuguese
I still
breakfast.
actually don't know what it is. I'm not even joking.
Don't
What they
okay.
meant. What they meant.
Oh,
Sorry, because I didn't
I
look
don't
it
know.
up, and I don't know if that's correct.
I-
But it's fine. I don't need to know. Don't nobody send me nothing crazy.
Send it to her. Listen,
No, I'll
like the
block you.
video, click
Yes.
subscribe to the podcast. As you know, we have our own Below Deck RHAPups feed. That's Below Deck RHAP ups feed, which will be rebranded soon. So
It is
stay tuned for
rebranded
that.
out. Yeah.
No, it needs to get rebranded again to
Oh,
the
yes.
next step. But
Correct.
we're getting there. We're getting there. But thank you all
So
for being
close.
here. We cannot do this without you. So you have to come, or at least leave us some 5-star reviews, some comments, and let the big boss man know that you care about the podcast and you care about the show. Even if you don't care about the show, come care about the podcast. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
And Sasha has been working on getting some guests coming our way. Not to tip our hand too much because we ain't got them locked in yet.
Exactly.
But Sasha's doing the work behind the scenes, y'all. So if y'all have any suggestions for who we can have on or people we could probably get in touch with, let us know.
Not us
Let us
reaching
know.
1,000 right now, by the way.
1,000.
What is happening?
Yeah.
And if
Look at
you are
us.
listening to us, we are always live. Not always, but we be toxic. We're cheeky. We're Australian.
Aussie. Yeah.
But we are usually live. Come listen to us. But listen, if you watch us on YouTube, just hit the download. That's all we ask from our feed. Okay, help us out. Leave us a 5-star, a 5-star only review. Except shout out to my one hater that comes back at the end of every season with a 1-star review against me. So I love this. And with that, everyone, again, thank you for listening. Chappell, where can they find you?
People can find me on recapkickback.com or on my YouTube page, youtube.com/@recapkickback, because I was on my journey to 1,000 subscribers and I think I got it. But if I didn't, hit the subscribe button on Recap Kickback. That's right. On the YouTube page, I will talk about whatever shows I want to talk about. Sasha has come and joined me. We talked about Summer House Martha's Vineyard. I got other content coming your way as well. I just did an interview with the showrunners for the show Act Your Age on Netflix. I did some recaps of that. Mari and I have Game of Thrones, House of the Dragons coverage coming your way on our podcast, Hot D, the Westeros Kickback. So it's a lot of good content over there on Recap Kickback, but you won't know about it unless you subscribe. And then follow me on all social media platforms @Recap Kickback to keep up with all I have going on. What about you, Sasha?
And as for me, as always, I am over at Mess Magnets, where we talk hot gossip. If you want to learn about pop culture, but you don't want to do the research yourself, you need to go check out Rob Has a Website /messfeed. This week, I'm going to be joined with Pooya, and Kirsten will be away, and we're going to be talking the popular YouTube show Inside. So check that out. It's going to be so fun. It'll drop this week. So if you're a Circle fan and you miss Manrika, we're going to be talking about Manrika, the queen, okay? So check that out. And of course, like Will said in the chat, I have a new podcast that just dropped, and Rob was the first guest, where Mike Bloom and I talked with Rob, and we will be talking about scripted TV with your favorite reality show people. So let us know who from the Bravo universe specifically, y'all, I should be bugging to come on the show, because listen, they're gonna come and talk to us about whatever the show they want. And go check out We Know Scripted TV on YouTube. Because listen, y'all, Rob dropped a bomb that he was a Tumblr girly and he wrote Star Trek fan fiction. What more do you want from a podcast? All right, so go check out TV for Real. And of course, Taryn and I are talking jet lag. All of this has dropped today on this YouTube channel. So we're talking jet lag, the game, such a fun fun show. So check that out. It's also on YouTube. And we'll be here next week. And for everything else, just follow me on Twitter at funsize_04. Thank you. It's 1,000 of you. We will see you next week. Question mark. Bye.